Hello, guys. Welcome to Danger Signs We Ignore in Marriage. Do you know that actually Kisito went to attack Flora in her own house? And you don't want to believe what Flora did to Kisito together with George. Flora gave Kisito woto, the beating of his life, and sampled Kisito into coma. Anyway, before that, even, do you know that George himself before that even do you know that Jeff himself had to deal with Kisito personally in their own house? Kisito also went there. My people, how it all started. Jeff, right, went and saw the friends and told the friends that they mistaken Kisito for somebody else and had to beat up Bolaji. But I'm so happy that Bolaji was beaten up so well, because Bolaji has been ushering this guy a bitter advice, telling this guy to keep tormenting and maltreating the sister. Therefore, whatever thing that they give Bolaji deserves it 100%. Remember, he said in the previous episode that Kisito should damage the legs of Angel, but in return, his legs are the one that are damaged. So as we speak, he's currently lying in the hospital, sick and trying to recover. And I don't even know if he's going to recover that fast, because what they did to this guy, only God can explain it here. And now, Jeff told them that they should chill, for nobody should go after Kisito for now, that everybody should just lie low as if nothing happened. And guess what? Kisito, upon going to the hospital to check on Bolaji, because he received a call that Bolaji was attacked on his way back home with his car, and Kisito and the mother were furious that how come Bolaji was attacked by who, of which Bolaji doesn't have any enemies. So Kisito rushed to the hospital, met Bolaji to the hospital in a very bad state, and Bolaji told Kisito that Kisito, it shows that this attack was meant for you, that I had to be the one to bear it, because I was in your car, because these people seems to be waiting for you on your road there, and when they saw me inside the car, they mistaken me for you, and this is what has happened to me. But guys, if you're happy of what have happened to Bolaji, let me hear you out in the comment section below, because what you sow is what you reap, right? You sowed a bad advice and you have reaped the bad advice. Now Kisito was so angry. Kisito told him that let him not bother. He is Kisito, the wealthiest man. He is going to do everything humanly possible financially to make sure that Bolaji gets back to his feet and give Bolaji a comfortable life, because he is not even sure that Bolaji is going to work again. And he said he is coming, that let him go and meet the perpetrators of this act, because immediately Bolaji mentioned that these people tried to attack him, so he had to recall of Jeff, because Jeff is the only one that can come after him, since he's not aware of Josh and the other people. So he left to Jeff their house. Upon arriving in the house of Jeff, see the way this guy was shouting left and right, calling Jeff's name as if he wants to bring down the house. And do you know that Jeff, upon hearing his voice, just came down from the room, and the doctor himself told Jeff and the mother strictly that they don't need such noise in the house because of Oma's condition, because Oma is trying to heal from the mental trauma that Kisito put her in, and going to cause this havoc that Kisito is doing is going to affect Oma's health again. So Kisito, upon screening Jeff's name, Jeff came down and met Kisito in the sitting room. Kisito told Jeff that how dare you attack my friend Bolaji. Kisito immediately bounced on this guy, gave this guy a box on his face, and Jeff, upon being the street guy he is, Jeff said, Kisito, I dare you to touch me the last more time. You are not going to leave this place with your teeth okay. Kisito thought he was joking. Kisito knew that he is going to give him the respect as he is married to Jeff's sister. So automatically Jeff is going to give him that respect, not knowing that Jeff have lost it all. Immediately he touched Jeff for the third time. Jeff descended on this guy, gave this guy the correct beating of his life. Kisito was screaming. Kisito was like, please, Jeff, don't kill me. I came here just to warn you. I never knew that you could raise your hand on me. Considering that I'm married to your sister, your elder sister. So respect that fact. Jeff gave another one again. That is how blood was spilling out from the mouth. And the mother, upon hearing noises downstairs, the mother came down from the room to check what is going on and realizes that it's Kisito again. This guy always comes to the in-laws place just to create problems. What kind of an in-law is this? An in-law that doesn't go to a place to for peace or even visit with something, always go there to attack, call police to pick up the mother or anybody. What type of an in-law is this, guys? Just help me explain in the comment section below. And the mother saw that it's Kisito. The mother was just so angry, knowing the condition that the doctor told them about Oma, and knowing that it is him that have put Oma in that condition. The mother instructed Jeff to beat him the more. That Jeff, finish up with him. In fact, take him outside and finish up with him there. Enough of this is madness. Coming to my house to rant and make noise and beat my own son inside my own house. Cause Oma to be shouting as Oma is shouting in the room. Oma started screaming. Oma first all came down, right, and saw that it was this guy. And Oma recalled the face that this is the person that did this to me. Oma started screaming. Oma went back to zero, guys. I just pray this girl heals from whatever trauma that she is going through, because it's not really easy on her. She went upstairs, picked her knife, tried to be protective of herself, because she have seen the beast again into her life once more time. And the mother was telling Jeff that, Jeff, Oma is screaming in the room, rush and check upon Oma, since you have the youthful exorbitant in you, and I'm already old, I can't climb faster to the room. And that is how Jeff left to the room to go and see Oma. Upon reaching there, Oma was facing them with the knife, telling them not to come closer, that she has seen that face, that you cannot hurt me again. And Oma was talking a bit about George, about Kisito. Kisito actually now has come and revealed his face, because Oma is now saying it and saying that you attack me, you and your men attack me and put me in this situation. So this automatically tells George then that it is evident that it is Kisito that did this to Oma. And Jeff was just so worried with Mama that they were crying, showing Oma all manner of love, trying to calm her down. And immediately Oma fell off, and they had to pick Oma to the hospital right away to see if they can save her life. Guys, this lady has really gone through a lot mentally. And Kisito left to his place. Immediately Kisito also left to his place. Kisito had to do what? To see on how to visit Flora, because he knows that Flora is also planning evil. So he is going now to see how he can finish up with Flora as well. This guy is just to be moving and causing pain in people's life. Mama told Jeff that, Jeff, if Kisito is kerning, we have to go in the kerning way. If Kisito, this is his way of using to inflame people, let's also go with that way, because if we keep on with our ways, we will never get this guy. So we have to also act like this guy. At times, you just need to take away your good garment and wear your bad garment in order to execute the act before you wear back your good garment, because at times this goody is not taking her anywhere, because each time she goes to bring the law instead faces her. Each time she brings justice comes back to her face. So she wants to do it her own way this time around, and she promised that if anything happens to Oma, then Kisito will have it hot from her herself. She prefers to do something to Kisito and end it up like that with her own self. And Jeff told Mama that, Mama, don't bother, let's just wait and see if Oma heals from here, and then from there I know what to do. Mama, leave it to me, okay? Don't get involved. And also, Mama told Jeff that Jeff should inform everybody, inform Angel, inform George, inform Kelly, inform Benita, so that they should be aware of what is going on, so that they'll know how to fight this beast called Kisito. And now, coming now to Josh. Josh also left in search of Flora. Josh got to Flora's house, knocked at the door. Flora opened the door quite alright and saw Josh. Remember, Flora doesn't know Josh, so Flora was a bit skeptical. To receive this guy into her house. So immediately she got inside the house, Flora asked many questions, and he told Flora that he is the ex-boyfriend of Angel, and he is aware that Flora is the ex-wife of Kisito, and he is aware of what Kisito have done to her. So she is out for a just cause. He wants to come and join forces with her so that they can fight Kisito and bring down Kisito, and Flora let him in. And Flora had to tell him that Kisito has done something to her that she has never in her lifetime ever want to ever think or dream about it. And do you know what she was talking about? She was talking about her child that Kisito had to take from the upstairs and fling right down the surface. To in short, this guy, let me just leave it at that level. This guy really did something terrible to this lady. And Flora said, I lost my child because of him. This guy took away my only joy. And right now, this guy have left me with bitterness. And that bitterness can only be cured and healed if justice is served on him and the mother. And at that point, I couldn't do anything because I had nobody. I was wretched. So I have not even been schooled that much. So I had to live and go and empower myself. And today, I stand as a human rights advocate and I am willing to fight and face Kisito. So don't bother. Kisito is going down this time around. And Josh was just so happy. Joyce said, don't worry. I am here. Together we will fight Kisito. We know Kisito is very cunning, but we are going to know how we will use our own side of the cunningness to bring him down and pin him down. And they had to toast to it. And guess what? Josh left Flora's house, and upon going, Josh forgot his wallet back in Flora's house. So he was returning out to collect that wallet. And guess what happened? That was the same time Kisito bashed into Flora's house. Kisito had to send his men to look for Flora's address, and that was how Flora was. And that was how Kisito discovered where Flora was saying and bashed there. Guess what happened, my people? Immediately Flora saw Kisito. Flora was shocked that Kisito in my own house. Who showed you my place? Kisito said, don't forget that I run this environment. I run this town. So anything I want, I get. So as we are speaking right now, I am going to finish up with you inside this house and nobody will ever know it or even discover it. Okay? And so lucky, Josh too is coming to come and take back his wallet that he's forgot. So immediately Josh discovered that they were inside the house, and Josh noticed that Kisito wants to finish up with Flora. Flora took a weapon to hit Kisito with it, and that is how Josh descended. They had to deal with this guy mercilessly, and now Kisito is unconscious. Will Kisito regain his consciousness, or what will happen to Kisito? Let's find out and see in the next episode. If this is your first time watching us, kindly subscribe. Okay, subscribe to this beautiful masterpiece because there is a lot of juicy information to learn from this masterpiece of Mr. Aloy. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video. From me to you all is love.